Welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. Today is Sunday, August 30th, 2020, and it's time for the Random States COVID-19 report. This is where I randomly select one U.S. state and do a COVID-19 analysis on it. Let's just go to our Get Pocket page, and let's see. Random state picker, Iowa. Okay, let's come down here. Nevada was the last one, so let's be honest, I'm getting a little soft in old age. I'm simply just using an existing report. Okay. Going in and changing a few right? That's spelled Iowa, right? I-O-W-A. Good. And do this. Get rid of the copy portion. Come back over here, open up the Random States Challenge. Do I have it over here? Random States. Okay. Let's come back over here and find Iowa. Change this to 30. Change this to Iowa. Change this to, I'll admit I'll be using the county information right now. May just do a simple SQL query to actually find out where that actually, the information actually is. Okay. Let's load our library, connect to our first data source, do a connect to our second data source. Now let's do a daily total for Iowa. This of course is the cumulative total. You can see they had a slight flattening here before it continued up, and this has even gotten even steeper, which is kind of unusual. That probably indicates that the average, that the cases per day is spiking even up here. Cumulative cases, cumulative deaths came up, had a little flattening here around June, which is unusual because most people had a spike beginning in June. a slight, excuse me, a slight flattening here, then a continue upwards for the cumulative total. So let's take a look at our first data reports. Here we have cases by day, with the red line being a 14-day moving average. So you come up here, you can see it actually spikes back here, and there should have been a spike here in April for cases, but then it comes up a little more, levels off, stays below 500 a day. Still, and then the last week or so, it's spiked upwards. But then on the 30th, on the 29th, it came back down, which is sort of interesting. So we'll have to wait and see what's going on here. Okay, deaths. You can really see a death climb back up here in April, or in mid, either last part of May or first part of June. Kind of interesting. Really a big problem. I think I was one of those states who chose not to implement any type of lockdown, if I'm not mistaken. So they had to spike back up here, decline, and now it's climbing back up again. Although it hasn't reached this spike, it has passed the previous, even the average has passed the 14-day average back here, which is certainly is a warning sign. This is certainly more of a decline I've seen in any other state so far as deaths. A lot of states have actually had a flattening of deaths. Let's see what the weekly total is going to get us in here for. Cases by week, slight drop, another climb, another climb, another climb, and up here for last week. And this is for the week of into July or August 29th. So you had a huge spike in cases in August, as most states did. Okay, death rate spike back here in May, file down, then a steady climb upward back up to here. Last week finished at almost 80 deaths for the week. I'm not sure the death rate is really important, but maybe maybe it falls into the category of all models are wrong, but some are useful. As you can see, the death rate is still below 2%, which is a more typical level here. So total new cases, that's from John, the current spike, the current session. Cases are made fairly flat per week, flat, with a spike here at the end. A bowl-shaped, that's good. A bowl-shaped trend line here. Decline, 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 climb back up here. So this is not a good situation for. And I'm not going to do this because this isn't actually working correctly so far. You know what? Let's just do the first three parts. So we're going to take the 29th. Let's do the first. Let's do the first. Let's just do the first three parts and see what the top five actually does look like here. Okay, DF cases. So now let's come over here to our database. Select county, comma, new cases, comma, new deaths from who? Has to be county daily, where equal let's see how this works. Oh no. I'm used to the RL doing matching quotes for you automatically. Okay. So we've got this. So now, and date, order by new cases, SC, limit 5. Okay. Polk should be first. See, this isn't working right. I'm honestly not sure why it isn't. If I select the number here, then I say sort cases decreasing. Let's do the first two lines again and see exactly what is going on here. You see? What's back over here? The highest one for the 29th. Oh, no. I wonder it's not working. 29. The highest one should be Johnson. But Johnson's not there. So I have to tell you, I'm really a bit mystified about this. I'm sorting by cases, decreasing. Let's say Johnson. So it's almost acting as if it's. Let's do this again. You see? It's showing 135. Now this is a problem. Okay? This is a problem. It's acting as if it's sorting. It's sorting cases, but it's not sorting the rows. Okay, let's come back over to Wrangler over here. That's what happened here. Wrangle. But it sorts. Let's just come over with a little bit of code. If you're not familiar with Slack.com, go and sign up. It's a site is Slack.com, and the work group you want to sign up for is the R for Data Science community. R for Data Science, and it's all spelled out. Okay, it's R. It's R FOUR data. Is it? So it's RFOR. As you can see here, here it is. So when you sign up, but you're going to type in R for Data Science at the Slack.com site and sign up with it with your email or Google account. Trust me, this is the best community I've found on the web. Very helpful, very positive. They'll answer some very basic questions we should know the answer to or find out ourselves, but they still answer them still. So I'm simply going to post the 2 lines of code here. All right. But you see what it's doing? It's sorting the cases, but not the name, but not the name of the county. And this happens in every single thing I do. So anyway, so the problem is down here someplace. So I'm going to post these 3 lines of code and see if we can find out what is really going on with my code here. And after you cut and paste your code, you can highlight it and mark it as code. All right. So we'll skip this for today. So let's just go ahead and completely rerun the whole shooting match, ignoring the last section to find out exactly what we're doing wrong. You know, it's probably something like a sort by case and county or something like that. Not exactly sure. I haven't really seen a good example of doing it. So once again, continue leveling off here in June, and then climb back up. Cases by date are increasing. Deaths are increasing. Weekly numbers show the same thing. Okay. So that takes care of this report. Stick around. I'm going to do probably 3 or 4 more later on this afternoon.